Happy New Year's, party members. If your New Year's resolution was to play the Coffin of Andy and Leyley, you might actually be in luck. I think this one actually has a release date in it. Can you believe that it's been a full year? Last year, we started off playing No Good Noel on January 1st, and now here we are doing a progress report on January 1st again. I mean, they come out on the 1st of the month, so I mean, it's like it was planned, but yeah, starting last year with the Nemly game, and then starting this year with the Nemly news is, quite the way to start the year. But enough about that, let's go ahead and jump right on into it. Various things, and I'll move myself out of the way. And we start the progress report with the cover image of Ashley seemingly cannibalizing someone over a table. I don't know, it's kind of giving a weird, almost Last Supper vibes, but Nemly definitely cooked with this one. And it's quite the image to start off the new year with. I know a lot of these placeholder images don't make it into the game necessarily, but it does feel like a weird demon realm kind of image that we might actually see in the game, just because I can totally see their weird, twisted demon realm actually having a massive portrait of Ashley cannibalizing someone. I could see her almost becoming like an idol for the demons, where they're just like, ah yes, she keeps feeding us, yes, let's put up a massive portrait of her. And there we'd have it. They would just put it up and be like, yep, this is completely normal. Well, let's go ahead and hop on into the rest of it here. Let's go ahead and load it up. And again, various things, preemptive price increase, commentary, and Q&A. And then to kick off the images for this progress report, we have Andrew and Ashley on the straight, in which Andrew is chasing us down with the cleaver in the decay route of chapter 2, and Ashley is like, but yeah, my dumbass Andy is all better now. So, of course, she's still calling him Andy, the one thing he asked us not to do, while Six Eyes is just sitting there at the end like, hello, I'm here. So I wonder if this is maybe a continuation, or this section of the game becoming reality. We somehow patch things up with Andy, and then it's like, okay, talk with Six Eyes at the end. But I can totally see it being the fact that Ashley perceived the future of Andy trying to kill her, somehow patched things up, and then here we are kind of having a peaceful resolution with Six Eyes at the end of it. Holy shit, and in the second image we have the return and introduction of Friend B. Return, he never even showed up in the first place, but holy shit, he's finally here. The hitman himself, Friend B. Drop me some W's down in the comments for Friend B, because, he's the one character you always wanted to see. but in all seriousness, we have Friend B kind of shocked seeing Andrew puking, seemingly, and smoking at the same time, going, whoa, dude, are you alright? And, I mean, outside of that, there isn't really too much to this image. We just kind of have Andrew down on his luck, seemingly puking while smoking. At least that's what I assume. At least that's what I assume this is right here, but who knows? But, I mean, outside of that, I could totally see Andrew mentally categorizing his friends as Friend A and Friend B. So are we going to get a name for this fellow? Who knows? Who knows? But at least for right now, he's Friend B, the hit new character you've all been waiting for. But I assume that this is probably one of two outcomes. Either this is during high school, Andrew's, behind the school or something, puking, it's one of those memories, or it's in the current timeline and he's found a job. He seemingly has like a briefcase here, so who knows, maybe it's for school or for work. The world may never know. He's also holding something in this hand, maybe a lighter, I don't know, or a photo. Those are kind of my two guesses on it. Well, let's go ahead and hop down here to the next part of the news. And we start with a Kit 9 update, slight price increase. There's a 30-day restriction on discounts following a rise in price, which creates some conflicts. A slight price increase was originally intended to be done alongside major releases, but we don't know far enough in advance with our next major release to plan around this window. It could create disruptions in our discount schedule or force a delay in release to avoid it. To sidestep the problem, it has been decided to do the next planned price increase far in advance and increase featured discounts for the time being. The game is currently on sale for a few more days and we'll update the price once it concludes. So yeah, the Coffin of Andy and Leyley is still on a pretty good 20% off sale for the next couple of days, so definitely grab it if you haven't or you want to support the dev, because any bit helps Kit 9 and Nemly create more awesome games in the future, so even past the Coffin of Andy and Leyley. And then kicking off the next section, we actually have stuff from Nemly herself. We have the author's Inane Blabber. Though it may not feel so, last year was my most productive year yet when it comes to developing this game. Ooh la la. Look at all the nothing I have to show for it. No matter, here are some numbers. Episode 1, 90 CGs, 1 hour of content. Episode 2, 230 CGs, 2 hours of content. And then we have 3A with a whopping 580 plus CGs and 6 hours of content. Now that's actually insane. We are over doubling both CGs and content with each major release. And this totals to 9 hours of content with over 900 CGs. Please pretend to care, I have nothing else to tell you. And, I mean, honestly, congrats, Nemly. I mean, I know you're never gonna actually watch this video. Why would you watch an update on your own game? But at least congrats from me. That's more than I could even ever imagine to accomplish in terms of art. Mine would be like 1 CG. 1.5 CG. 1 CG again. You know, I could never imagine doing over 900 CGs over the course of this game's lifespan. And continuing on, developing this game is a mighty uneventful affair on my end, in a good way. I mean, yeah, there's been a lot less drama recently, so that's good that it's been uneventful. And there's very little, if any, variation to the pipeline, just setting up scenes, making art, 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 setting up scenes, making art. 1 year later, setting up scenes, making art, setting up scenes, making art, etc., 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 into the infinite void of setting up scenes and making art. But it's fun, but nothing much to write about. Why do you think the devlog format stopped? There's nothing to report. I don't know, I actually like these formats more. I feel like we get a lot more information as to like the ongoings behind the scenes with Leyley, which at least interests me a bit more. And then we have our episode preview, the thing that you're probably here for. Actually, no, it's probably the release date after this. But, I mean, it says classmates, and it looks to be almost like a continuation of the scene that we saw before with Ashley sitting on Andrew's lap. But yeah, let's go ahead and just jump right on into it. Rewind sounds. Alright, I'm ready for it. Wasn't there something on this weekend? Should we go? Sorry, I'm working. That sucks. Is the pay any good? Enough to make me do it. That's fair. That's why anyone works. Andy, the bitch battalion is blocking the vending machine again. Oh, I hate when that happens. Help me, oh handsome prince. I'm a parched poor maiden in distress. Go with Julia. But we're not talking right now. I've only threatened her 3 million times. Alright. I don't know why you can't just ask them to move out of the way. Yeah. Never. They'll tell me to get lost and laugh. Ah, crap. I left my notes. I'll be right back. And then we abandoned our dear sister. You're about to return to your desk, but then... Oh, come on, another rock in my shoe? Who keeps putting these there? Since when did that fucking sissy have a girlfriend? Huh? What? Who? Dude, where'd that come from? Besides, that was his sister. Oh, the allegations are already beginning. Bullshit, the douchebag. Honest, they've always been like that. I think she has a few screws loose. Oh, this is where Andrew just decimates his friends. Well, she seems easy. What was her name again? Don't bother. Andrew won't let you near her. And you're sure it's not him that has a screw loose? Oh, we all have screw looses here. Don't be gross. I wouldn't let you near my sisters either. Yeah, no, don't let the douchebag near him. I don't know, man. Those two were pretty close. Drop it. That's disgusting. I'm just saying he sure didn't tell her off. What the hell? Of course we're close. She's my little sister. And tell her off for what? It's not like she was doing anything. What the fuck is it to you anyways? Get bent. Yes, tell them off. Well, go on, champ. Go tell him. Go tell him off if he's so wrong. I hope we get like a choice here for it. Yet, for whatever reason, you choose not to get your notes. Aw, dang it. I was kind of hoping, I don't know, maybe in the full version we'll get a choice to tell off the bully, but other than that, I mean, it was a good short little preview. I'm glad that we actually have some sound effects in there now. It's kind of, you know, helping build the atmosphere, build the excitement for the game. But with all these parts we're getting of us back in seemingly high school, I wonder just how much of the game is going to take place there. Seemingly, I don't know, maybe a good portion at this rate. But I'm glad that we're getting a lot of this background because I know, at least for me, like some parts of the first game were just like, why are we so close? What is the reason for it? I know we got a short lore dump as to why we are, but it's nice actually seeing it in action. It feels like Leyley's actually fleshing out the world, fleshing out the characters, which I'm always happy to see because then it makes me more attached to the characters. Then I'll be, you know, bawling my eyes out if one of them dies. And I know that this is a bit of a long shot, but I'd love to actually see this like tie into the present part of the game where it's like, oh, we have to choose a new victim. Do we choose douchebag or friend B? Or, you know, it could be like, oh, we have to go to one of them for help, or, you know, we see them and it's like, oh, hey, I need assistance because I'm on the run for murdering my parents. But, I mean, I guess we'll just have to wait and see. And then let's go down to the grand reveal, the Q&A. This month, I grant you the opportunity to ask questions about the game and its story if you wish. If you're interested, you can leave your questions in this month's discussion topic here. Should you not want to leave a question yourself, you can badge other people's questions to indicate you would like to know the answer. I'll see which ones I can answer to include in next month's update, and let's get this one out of the way so you can ask your actual questions. Release when? February 30th. There you have it. February 30th is the current scheduled release date for Part 3A and 4, I'm guessing. So, I mean, that's honestly pretty exciting. I wasn't expecting the game that soon. I was honestly going to give it another 6 months after that. I was like, October, into the new year, into 2026. But I guess maybe Nemly worked out the kinks or something, because we are getting it so much sooner than we expected. Alrighty, and I'm going to go ahead and cut that bit a little bit short. Originally, I planned to talk about it for like 5 minutes, acting as if, you know, we were actually getting it on the mythical date of February 30th. But unfortunately, that date does not exist. Seems like Nemly wanted to do a little bit of trolling into the new year. So that's pretty unfortunate, but I guess at this rate, we'll just keep an eye out each month for an actual release date to hopefully be announced soonish. That's not a date that would require a leap year. I don't know how that would even work. But I'll stop wasting time here and let's go ahead and hop right on into the outro. And with that, that is this month's progress report. Thank you so much for coming out today, party members, and a huge thank you to all of our channel members. Starting with the gold members, we have Ivan Cabrera, Cameron Clark, Rain, Leonardo Cornelio, Zeem6VT, JBug1997, Red Dino, Michia, Here is Kyoko, Peely King Yeet, and Icy Barra. And then for our platinum adventurers, we have the amazing Nobody Special and Nikki Muffin. Thank you so much, everyone, for your support. And I hope to keep creating content that you enjoy into the new year. We have a lot of stuff in the works, so definitely keep an eye out for that. But my name is Haven, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye-bye.